Welcome to another edition of Northern Heat. My name is Bob Lennon, President of ThermalWood Canada, host for the show. And today we have two special guests, Melissa and Chico.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, everyone.
There.
We're days away. Days
away from the big event. So let's talk a little bit about Hospitality Days 2024. And this year is even bigger than it's ever been before because you've got a mega show going on. So let's talk a little bit about that, when it's happening, what's going on.
Sure. So Hospitality Days starts the 12th, runs the 21st, so it's 10 days. And we have 48 events this year. The first weekend is centered around family and memories and making memories. And then the second weekend is focused around our big concert nights. And we have some pretty big headliners coming this year.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the headliners and who's here.
Well, do we want to start with the first night? First night we have local bands. 3 local bands.
Calnan.
The Calnans are starting, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And then after that we have, my God.
Certified. And then we're closing with the 30th anniversary of the Tanning Ramones.
Whoa.
Reunion tour is what they're calling it.
Well, that's pretty impressive too, because even the Calnans this week posted a video of them practicing one of their songs from the Doobie Brothers.
They
and
did.
Listen, it was incredible. And they've already had, I was talking to Mike, and they've already had a whole bunch of views and stuff. So, when you got the bands that are playing, that are putting out videos ahead of time, this is amazing.
Right. And it's only $10 for the local night. So it's $10 plus $2 service fee. So please grab your chairs. If you want to sit, come down, join us at Figgersfield. It's $10. So
Hard
awesome.
to beat that.
Can't beat it.
That. That's
No.
$10 for that night. It's going to be an amazing night.
Mhm.
Yeah. So now we get a second night after that.
We do.
Wow.
So that's our country night.
Okay.
Yep.
And country night, oh my God.
You want me to do it?
You can do it.
So we
I'm bad.
It's okay. It's a lot of
The
information.
only one I know is the middle one.
Yeah.
Age, Chico.
Yeah,
it is.
that's
What can
it.
I say?
So opening the night is Josh Norad, and he comes from Upper Miramichi. Super guy. He's super involved in the music industry. He's excited to come to Bathurst. He's never played here before. He has played at Lou's Pub in the wintertime.
Okay.
But that's it. But
Yeah.
great artist. He's up and coming. He's playing at Cavendish right after us or before us, whenever Cavendish is. And then it's Tim Hicks as the headliner. So he's coming from Timmins, Ontario concert the night before, driving straight on, and they're literally going to arrive just in time for their show. And then we're closing that night with the Roadhammers, who have been to Bathurst Hospitality Days before, and they're returning. And these guys are a gem to work with.
There we are. And then that leads us into the final big
Final
finale.
night.
Yeah.
Melissa, I have to say, you know so much about these bands. You go for it.
Yeah,
I know
it's
who they
been
are.
my life since I feel October.
Yeah.
Not kidding. As soon as Festival 23 ended, we took a couple of weeks off and we started again the second week of August, and it's just been amazing. And we got some new people in. We have a consultant this year with Erica DeGrasse from Web Solutions, who's come just to make sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing and keeping us all in line, because we all have big personalities.
Yeah.
And then Chico took on sponsorship this year, and Mike Doucette is our festival president. And then I have a marketing team. So this last year I was doing it all on my own with my summer students. And they were incredible. Shout out to Kenna and Jasmine for last year. And this year realized that we really need to step it up if we wanted these bigger names. Speaking of which, we're bringing the Barenaked Ladies this year.
Well, that's impressive. And the thing too is that having the Barenaked Ladies here, to me, it's going to have a draw from not just local. You're going outside. People from outside are going to be buying. I know people from Moncton and Fredericton that are coming up for this.
Yes. There's a couple of,
Edmonton.
right,
Edmonton, Ottawa.
Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Texas. They usually come only in August to their cottage, and they're coming in July. They're returning earlier than last year. And so they have a cottage on Queen Elizabeth Drive, and they're coming a couple of weeks before because they want to see it.
Well, and again, this is raising the game up.
Yes.
Because Barenaked Ladies are still a very well-known group. They're still a big band. They have big draws and everything else. And coming to Bathurst,
It's incredible.
It's incredible that you were able to pull that off.
Yes, it was. We were stoked when we got the yes, is all I have to say. There were a couple of tears and some loud applauses, and we were pretty proud of ourselves for that.
Yeah, because it's not as easy as just, you know, we were talking about it before our interview here, and I said it's not just as easy as just picking up the phone and say, hey, listen, we're having a concert. Do you want to come?
That's right.
They've got a big schedule to work on too. And,
Yes.
and you know, you got to work through that, and then they've got their, and the higher they go, I'm sure that the requirements are even a little bit more difficult.
Yes, certainly. The riders this year were a little shocking.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us last year had any experience in festivals, period. Every single one of us that sat around the table, we volunteered, we gave some back to our community, but nothing to this magnitude. And so last year, when we first got the riders, we learned very fast on on how that all worked in the background. So I'm glad that we were a little smaller last year, because this year, the bigger the bands, the bigger the requirements that they want. Yeah. And it's a learning curve for all of us.
Oh my God, we're learning so much, and it's awesome to think that Barenaked Ladies going to come to Bathurst after playing in Fenway Park with a sold out event.
Right.
We need to sell this out.
Yeah.
We cannot let that sell out.
So what's a sellout capacity for this Vickers Park?
5,900 a night.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that's doable.
That is completely doable, and we're more than halfway there on each of the nights. So if you don't have your tickets, and I know I keep saying this, I believe since December 1st, when we first launched the announcement of the bands, get your tickets, join us. Join us, because this is an incredible thing for Northern New Brunswick. Barenaked Ladies is the largest band ever north of Moncton in the history. That is the biggest band ever. That includes Miramichi.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. And the other thing too is that, you know, my hat's off to you guys for doing this in the first place, because, you know, you've got to, it's taking a risk. It's getting out there and deciding to do this and making history at the same time.
Right.
But people got to support, because if they like what they hear, they like the fact, because we hear all the time, you know, people are saying that, you know, we wish we'd have all these bands coming in, but the wish that you have all the bands coming in, you got to support.
Right.
And so get out and buy the tickets. And can you imagine what this place would be like if it was full to capacity? It'd be crazy. We've never experienced that here.
I'm proud to be we're all proud to be on the festival committee, but that would be a shining moment for the city of Bathurst if we could sell this out.
Yeah, no,
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, listen, you know, where they buy the tickets?
Oh, easy enough. Hospitality headquarters. It's located at 100 Main Street. That's inside Layers 3D print studio. And if you haven't been inside Layers, go for a visit. It's pretty impressive.
All right.
And BathurstFestival.com.
There we go. So we're easily found right on the corner of Douglas and Main.
Yes.
And just go online.
And we still have them at Ticket Boutique.
Yeah, exactly. So you can go to Casey Irving as well and purchase them there. But go see Blythen. He's our summer student this year, and he's great.
He wants people.
He wants to come and see him.
He doesn't want to be sitting there by himself.
That's right.
Fiddling his thumbs.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you can buy some swag there.
Right.
There we
We
go.
have some stuff there that could be Hospitality Days Bathurst.
And speaking of swag, one of the things that we've started doing with the Northern Heat is that, again, it's all about people turn up the heat in Northern New Brunswick. We're going to get a heat wave this week, but it's perfect timing to do this. And you guys deserve, you know, the pat in the back and for all the work that you're doing, and your whole committee and everybody, and everybody else in the group. And thank you from everybody in our Chaleur region for the work that you're doing. And only the people that come in the Northern Heat report get themselves a hat. Chico, you should have two, because you've been on quite a few times. There we go. There. That looks great on you, rather than that Montreal Canadian hat. Well, they're no longer playing, by the way, if you haven't been told.
But they're practicing. Are they?
They're for next year, yeah. You'd have to start practicing now. But anyways, again, thank you very much for all the work that you're doing.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you very much. We'll definitely see you there.
All right.
And there we have it. Another edition of Northern Heat for this week, the place you come to listen to the stories that haven't been discovered yet.